Hello, welcome to SD Game Talks. Today we bring you to the Shan again to see how it went all through this year in Africa 2025. Remember that the Shan this year was hosted by Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda, and of course Morocco ended up winning the finals, and it was playing between Morocco and Madagascar. These two teams actually showed a lot of interest in this tournament, a lot of energy, and of course a lot of determination to go home with this trophy. But unfortunately Morocco took it home again once more. Senegal actually went home with the bronze this year, and you know Senegal was the title holder this year in this competition. However, they later let it go to Morocco again. But however, an exceptional performance from the Senegal team this year saw them leaving this competition in a very good position. Of course, I mean, holding the competition, a trophy, and then coming again to play and get to this level was something so incredible for the Senegalese team. And so it was a big congrats to them for going home with a medal here as a third place this year. I remember that they were in 2022 the champions of this competition, and of course this year they had to go home in a third place, which was quite good for them and not too bad, because some countries after winning these trophies had to go back home in the maybe group stage or so. And there we're gonna see when the attack meets the resistant force, and which the resistant force here we're gonna be talking about the Madagascar team. They were absolutely so strong. I mean, like, they were very good in defense, and of course the force of them, their forces of defense and everything, the team was so good, so strong, and of course very compatible. I love the way they do play, and so they had to meet up with. So let's take a quick look at what Morocco has played to us. Morocco has played 6 matches right here and had 6 shots on target. They have played 6 matches right here and had 33 shots on target, converting 10 out of those 33 shots to goals, which is very good for them. And that is what saw them having or lifting this trophy this season. And then for Madagascar, they played 6 matches and had 25 saves, and of course keeping 3 clean sheets in these 6 matches. That is where you're going to find them having this so much force in defense and of course in the goalkeeping, where you're going to see playing 6 matches and keeping 3 clean sheets of those 6 matches was something really incredible for them. I mean, they actually really put on a good defense to make sure everything went right. And this is actually the toughest final that Morocco has ever faced in this competition. You remember that the first 9 minutes, Madagascar scored Morocco first, opening the scores with 1-0, but a few minutes later, Morocco made it 1-1 and try again to convert it to 2-1 before the end of the first half. At the 44th minute, they scored the second goal and were leading before the first half. But then when they came back in the second half, 68th minute, Madagascar again, still resisting, didn't want to lose this trophy to them, and of course had to score again and make it 2-2. But in the 80th minute, Morocco made it final by scoring the last goal that saw them winning this trophy. And this has been the most difficult finals for Morocco if you take a look at some of their finals. So this is the end result of this game, where Morocco defeated them 3-2, and yeah, they got the trophy. And let's take a quick look at the 2018 when they played the finals against Nigeria. They beat Nigeria 4-0 in the final in 2018. That shows you how strong, how determined, and of course how they were determined to win the trophy at that moment, beating Nigeria in 2018 4-0, and then coming back to 2020. Remember that Morocco is the only team here that has won this competition back-to-back. Coming back to 2020, they defeated Senegal 2-0, which was an easy win for them in this 2 games, 2 finals. But then looking at the final this season, this year, Morocco had to rest a lot before taking home this trophy. I mean, coming from back to win, Madagascar opening the scores, and then they are equalizing and then struggling to win the game 3-2. This is one of the toughest finals they've ever faced in this competition for Morocco. And they've got here the fair play team. This is an award. Senegal right here won the fair play team of this competition. Congratulations for them for keeping it so fair, for keeping it so peaceful, and playing so well to go home with the fair play title. Let's take a look at the 2018 again, when Morocco, of course, win the trophy. The golden boot goes to them. So here you're gonna find 2018. Ayubel scored 9 goals and then went home with a golden boot. And here in 2020, where Morocco again was the champion of the tournament, Soufane scored 5 goals and of course went home with the golden boot. And right here in 2024, Osama scored 6 goals, and this here was the golden boot winner this season. So whenever Morocco is going to lift this trophy, of course the golden boot, they surely take it home as well. And let's see, top scorer of this competition, as you said, Osama for Morocco, scoring 6 goals this season was something incredible. I mean, his performance, this is one of the players we talked about during the opening of this tournament, that they're going to be so impactful in the pitch, and they're going to be playing very well. Let's take a look at the man of the competition. This is the player of the competition. Mohamed from Morocco again was the player of the competition. And if you look at this guy, the chances he created, the way he played was so much incredible. I think if you take a look at these players, these are some players that in the near future you're going to find them playing their national team, and of course you're going to find them as well in Europe, because they really put in a lot of energy. I love the way they played, and of course he actually really deserves it. If you see, watch all the way he played, and I think Mohamed deserves to be a player of the competition with his chances, his gameplay and everything. His coordination was so good and important in this tournament this season. And so we're going to find here the golden boot winner and of course the player of the match, taking some cool pictures together. It was something really incredible. These are the young stars of Morocco that you're going to find them some days representing Morocco in the World Cup and of course in the African Cup of Nations. And congratulations to Morocco for winning this trophy. Keeping it for the 3rd time now makes Morocco the highest African team to ever win the CHAN since the creation of CHAN, winning it 3 times. They've won back-to-back 2018, 2020, and this year 2024 they won it again. And so they have now made it clear ahead of DR Congo, who has 2 trophies as well. And so félicitations à l'équipe marocaine pour avoir remporté le CHAN 2024. Félicitations à tous les fans, à tous les supporters. Félicitations à le staff technique. Félicitations Morocco, bravo for winning it for the 3rd time this year. So we have come to the end of the CHAN 2025 this season, where we saw Morocco lifting the trophy. I'm going to say bravo to all the Moroccans. And so we're going to be diving in straight to see what the World Cup is saying. World Cup qualification is taking place right now, and so we are right here in the international break, and some countries as well gonna be playing for the World Cup. So we're gonna be looking into that. And if you're just joining us, see you on our next video.